Wedbush Dan Ives joins us now, ready to break it all down. Dan, where do we find you on this fine morning here in New York, but perhaps where you are, it may be a bit later?
Yeah, I'm in Tokyo right now, and look, as we've talked about on the program, I mean, when it comes to AI and it comes to checks, it's not going to be sitting in an office building, right? I mean, and I think what we're continuing to see gives us just further confidence that this AI revolution from semis to software is just beginning.
The financial world is no stranger to surprising turns, but recently, a particular political figure's actions have sent ripples through Wall Street. Florida Representative Jared Moskowitz has found himself at the center of a whirlwind of trades, with each of his stock picks becoming the fodder for market speculation and intrigue. Noteworthy is Moskowitz's keen interest in tech behemoth, Nvidia, Broadcom, Amazon, and Alphabet, as well as varied investments in defense and energy sectors. Could Moskowitz be the harbinger of imminent bullish trends, or merely a politician caught in the whirlwind of the booming AI and tech market? Let's dissect the specifics and implications of his recent stock activities. But first, if you want to keep up with the latest updates of companies like Nvidia, and keep up with the stock market's latest news, you can follow our Twitter account. We post multiple times daily about the biggest changes and catalysts in the market, so click the follow button if you don't want to miss the newest market updates. Now, back to today's video.
All right, so what is it you're continuing to see? And tell our viewers, you're in Tokyo. You know, they're well acquainted with your channel checks, but I'd be curious to know what that actually means, A, what you actually do, and then what you're seeing that's giving you the confidence in this raised forecast in terms of how many iPhone 16 shipments there will be.
Yeah, and that's really across Asia in terms of suppliers, how we've always been able to really, I think, get a beat in terms of our view of the supply chain for iPhone. And this started off units coming out, we're calling 80 to 84 million for iPhone 16. And now we're at, we believe, about 90 million and potentially higher. And that's important because that's essentially what Apple is telling suppliers in terms of what the demand outlook looks like on iPhone 16. And we continue to believe this is the start of an AI-driven super cycle for Apple.
With an astonishing 127 trades amounting to approximately $1.16 million since taking office in 2023, Representative Jared Moskowitz seems to have an uncanny knack for being at the center of financial headlines. As a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, he's not just dabbling in stocks, he's making moves that resonate through various sectors, from advanced AI technologies to robust defense stocks, and even the resilient energy industry. Moskowitz's recent disclosure of trades, however, has not been without controversy. Allegations of breaching the Stock Act that mandates such trades be reported within 45 days have certainly added an air of suspense. For those unfamiliar, the Stock Act is designed to combat insider trading by government officials. So, could his tardiness be a mere oversight, or is there something more beneath the surface? Let's dig deeper. Nvidia and Broadcom AI has undeniably captured the global market's attention, and Moskowitz is no exception. His twin purchases of Nvidia on July 5th suggest he's banking on the AI leader's continued dominance. With Nvidia's earnings report just around the corner on August 28th, market analysts are eagerly waiting to see if the company will surpass expectations yet again. In recent years, Nvidia has been at the forefront of the AI hardware revolution, offering cutting-edge GPUs that power everything from gaming to complex machine learning algorithms. A trader would say he's hitching his wagon to a star. Similarly, Broadcom, another tech heavyweight, caught Moskowitz's eye. His acquisitions on July 1st and 5th hint at a strong belief in Broadcom's upcoming performance. Scheduled to report earnings on September 5th, Broadcom has been making moves into the AI and semiconductor markets that are difficult to ignore. For a company whose semiconductors are integral to smartphones and networks, Moskowitz's interest is more than justified. Amazon and Alphabet. But Moskowitz didn't stop at AI-centric stocks. His July trades also included stakes in Amazon and Alphabet. Amazon, despite its mammoth size, continues to show relentless growth and diversification, from e-commerce and cloud services to entertainment and healthcare. And while Jeff Bezos may no longer be at the helm, the company's stock remains a favorite among savvy investors. Alphabet, too, is a tantalizing prospect. With its robust revenue from advertising, cloud computing, and a myriad of other ventures, it promises versatility and resilience. Moskowitz's purchase on July 1st aligns him with one of the most influential tech giants, set to shape the future of digital infrastructure. But that's not all of it. So let's keep rolling. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Investocracy.
China remains important. You're in the region. You're obviously not in that country right now, but does that extend to your so-called channel checks, Dan? Do you get a sense for demand there, given how important that would be overall for the iPhone 16?
Yeah, and that's a big part of what we're doing, and we'll be back in a few weeks in Asia. I think China is going to be key in terms of from a growth perspective. I mean, we believe there's 100 million iPhones in a window of an upgrade opportunity, and those are going to be 80-85% Pro and Pro Max. And what's important there is that's just going to further drive ASPs. In our opinion, we could now be looking at over 240 million units for Apple going 2025. And if that happens, despite all the white knuckles we've seen over the last week or two, I think we're looking at a $4 trillion market cap in a year.
Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman. Shifting gears to defense stocks, Moskowitz's purchase of Lockheed Martin on July 1st offers a glimpse into his strategic investment approach. Lockheed Martin has seen a robust 15% rise in its stock since the purchase, reflecting a growing investor confidence in the defense sector, given the global geopolitical landscape. And as a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Moskowitz is in a unique position to understand nuances impacting the defense industry. Adding intrigue to the narrative is his concurrent sale of Northrop Grumman on the same dates. Could this be a reshuffling of interests or a nuanced anticipation of market movements? Regardless, his trades suggest a nuanced understanding of defense stocks' transient fortunes. Energizing investments, NextEra Energy and Lenda Energy. Stocks have always been a cornerstone for diversification, and Moskowitz's activities confirm this. His investments in NextEra Energy and Lenda on July 1st and 5th respectively demonstrate a clear shift towards sustainable and diversified energy portfolios. NextEra Energy, a frontrunner in renewable energy, aligns perfectly with the growing global emphasis on sustainability. Lenda, a world-leading industrial gas company, speaks volumes about Moskowitz's appetite for stable and consistent performers in the market. The world may be moving towards renewable energy, but industries still rely heavily on industrial gases, making Lenda a solid investment. No stock market video could be complete without a nod to the Oracle of Omaha. Warren Buffett. Moskowitz's acquisition of Berkshire Hathaway Class B shares on July 5th indicates a solid nod of respect towards Buffett's timeless investment strategies. Intriguingly, Buffett's recent decision to sell nearly half his stake in Apple raised eyebrows and stoked speculations about the future of tech investments. It's as if Moskowitz is trying to balance aggressive tech investments with the steadier, more diversified portfolio typified by Buffett. At the intersection of these trades is a fascinating blend of humor and seriousness that only the stock market can provide. Imagine being a fly on the wall in Moskowitz's office. You might overhear, "Why only buy Nvidia once when you can buy it twice and really test your political luck?" Or perhaps, the only thing rising faster than Lockheed Martin's stock is the temperature in congressional meetings on defense budgets. Understanding the intricate patterns of Moskowitz's trades paints a broader picture of market sentiments and potential growth areas. His substantial moves into tech and energy stocks suggest a forward-looking optimism towards sustainable energy solutions and cutting-edge AI advancements. With Nvidia's imminent earnings and Amazon's ever-expanding influence, it's tempting to forecast a bullish trend for these giants. Lockheed Martin's recent stock surge post-purchase further justifies a continued confidence in defense stocks, especially considering geopolitical tensions' potential to drive defense budgets skyward. Meanwhile, NextEra Energy and Lenda represent stability and the pursuit of sustainability, two cornerstones likely to define future market trends. But first, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
The problem, Dan, is that what we learned from earnings is that these stocks and these companies are still very reliant on, advertising or macro factors. And Amazon was soft on e-commerce guide, and Google, YouTube was soft. And so I just wonder if there are dangers with the excitement and exuberance with AI, which is clearly the predominant trend with current revenue growth.
Look, no doubt. I mean, there was some soft around the edges that we saw with Amazon. We saw it on YouTube from an ad perspective. But then you look at what we believe is just this fourth industrial revolution that's getting built out. Look at Microsoft in terms of the Azure guidance. We look what we saw from cloud, from Google, from Amazon, from Microsoft. Look what we saw from Palantir, from a use case perspective. And I think ServiceNow also starting to see it. This is the start of just a massive, we believe, $1 trillion of CapEx over the coming years. And I'm not saying that it's necessarily going to be, there's going to be some speed bumps on the way in tech, but I believe this tech bull market is well underway, despite obviously some of the macro worries that we've seen over the last week. And that's how we're hand-holding investors through it.
Moskowitz's dynamic stock portfolio reveals more than just financial strategies. It's a window into the evolving landscape of future technologies, defense priorities, and sustainable energies. For investors willing to ride the waves of these pivotal sectors, his moves provide invaluable insights. Current stock market trends reflect a delicate balance of growth and stability. Nvidia continues to be a frontrunner in AI hardware, and Broadcom's comprehensive semiconductor solutions place it at a unique market juncture. Amazon and Alphabet persist as tech titans, driving innovations across varied domains. Defense stocks like Lockheed Martin and energy players like Nextera and Lenda illustrate the critical importance of diversified investments. As viewers digest the implications of Moskowitz's trades, the question looms, what's your stance? Will you follow the intricate dance of his stock picks or chart your own course in this ever-evolving financial ecosystem? Engage with us and share your thoughts. After all, the stock market isn't just about numbers, it's about the stories and strategies that shape our collective financial future. If you would like to know what companies like Nvidia have been up to these past few days, go ahead and click on the next video on your screen. See you there.